Not really hate on you. It's not nothing about that. But what I say about other fighters, man, you gonna tell me you got no respect for Muhammad Ali, the greatest fighter of all time? That you lost me right there. So that's your opinion. Ooh, well, that's my proof. So you mad about my opinion? Sorry for you, but I don't want to talk about it. I'll fight about it.
Now, let me ask you this last question. There's so many fights that people can make and will say is the biggest fight in boxing.
So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood stuff, showing the clips of him getting knocked out and stuff.
Do with no manhood?
Obviously, he does to Roy. What are you getting mad at me for? Roy's the one that
you the one talking that bullshit. And manhood, they got shit to do with no.
Well, why would he want a street fight? He says personally, he wants a street fight.
You want a street fight because he got mad. That's all. He got mad.
You agree with me, Roy Jones? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, very fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Roy Jones Jr. are not slowing down on their beef, as the pair collided at a public event and engaged in a heated argument to the point that they had to be separated by other top boxing pros. It was the last thing that anyone expected from the two fighters. Their social media feud was supposed not to surpass the media space. In fact, it was thought that they won't fire shots at each other more than once. But the opposite has been their experience, as neither Roy Jones Jr. nor Floyd Mayweather is slowing down.
If you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
What do you think about Roy and Floyd going back and forth? I just talked to him. Floyd was really worked up. Roy was really worked up about it. What do you think, Andre?
They fighters, man.
Andre, we're going this way.
They fighters.
Isn't that the biggest fight in boxing today? Like, if that would have really happened, you think it could happen?
Watch out, Andre can still throw hands now. Don't mess with him like that.
They fighters, bro.
Roy said he
And the guys around him, he's the best of that group. Bud is in a group above him. Bud don't need to come back down to 47 to meet him. That's crazy. Why would he? Bud looking to try to make history and get out. Get his big bank and get out. His big bank is who? Canelo. He willing to take that gamble, see if he can beat him. If he beats him, he makes.
The tension escalated quickly when Jones Jr. suggested that he'd be open to confronting Mayweather, whether inside the ring or beyond it. In the aftermath, several figures from the boxing world have offered their views on the unfolding drama. Yet, Captain Hook looks far from ready to bury the hatchet. In a pointed act of defiance, he conspicuously omitted Floyd Mayweather from his all-time top 5 list, an exclusion that says volumes. No, not in my book, Jones Jr. said firmly when asked whether Mayweather made his top 5 of all time during an interview on Ring Champs with Ak and Barack. He's maybe in the top 10, but not in the top 5.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money.
Jones Jr. explained that he wasn't denying Mayweather's skill, but questioned the caliber of opponents he faced who were truly on his level. Only Canelo. That's it, Jones Jr. added when the host mentioned Miguel Cotto, whom Mayweather defeated in 2012 following his short stint in prison. Jones Jr. had a response ready for that as well. Cotto is already done, Jones Jr. claimed. Is Cotto an all-time great? No, Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto is not an all-time great in boxing, for Jones Jr. doesn't consider that meeting to be a fight that's not on your level.
Jones versus Floyd Mayweather beef. Now, we all know Floyd was showing the videos of Roy Jones getting knocked the hell out. And I said, where the hell did this come from? Why he do him like that? Well, it stems from Roy. We all know, I don't say Roy talks
fitting pretty. And I don't know if people realize this, Roy. Your first 50 fights, you didn't get beat. You got DQ'd. Had you been 50-0, would you have stopped?
After I won the heavyweight title and went back down and beat Tarver that first time, I would have stopped right there. But it was in my DNA. It was in my. It never
Turning to Mayweather's most expensive fight of his career against 8-division champion Manny Pacquiao in 2015, the 56-year-old said, "You waited to fight Pacquiao. He got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him." Jones Jr. argued that had Mayweather met Manny Pacquiao 4 years earlier, the matchup would have been far more compelling, as both fighters would have been in their prime. Captain Hook used one of his own best victories to justify his statement. "If I had waited and somebody beat James Toney before I fought him, would I get credit for being the best fighter of all time? Because I beat James Toney? No, I don't," he said during the chat.
Because, well, Floyd did.
He wants some Rocky V type stuff, you know, Tommy Gunn and Rocky in the streets.
Maybe you want that. I don't know.
You think Floyd would ever want that?
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
Or maybe they do it in the doghouse late at night.
If him and Floyd was at the same weight, yeah, they could do it. I mean, it wouldn't be no problem at all. I mean, this man weighed over 200 pounds. Floyd walking around.
My point is, you didn't do it the right way. With each passing day, the hatred between these two boxing greats continues to grow. But the question is, who has had the better general career since the feud began? It's not just Mayweather and Jones Jr. arguing over who had the better career. Even fans have gotten involved. Amid this debate, Jones Jr.'s former opponent, Antonio Tarver, says the answer is clear. The former light heavyweight champion who handed Superman to losses says Jones Jr. has the edge over money.
I mean, because now we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what? We are fortunate that we saw the fight. Because to be honest with you, Earl came back from dead and made it back and fought this fight.
Turning in a shocking knockout win in their 2004 rematch, Tarver says that when it comes down to resumes, Jones Jr.'s unbeatable factor. When compared with the smaller Mayweather may get him the nod when comparing both directly. When you look back on their lives, it's competitive. Tarver told Seconds Out, "I would say this, and I love Floyd. He's undefeated. He did it his way, but I don't think at any time in his career he was viewed as invincible." As Pacquiao returns to the center, he rejects public comparisons, urging focus on inspiring fans. He distances himself from materialistic motives, reinforcing his spiritual and philanthropic views.
With Roy Jones Jr. Go up there with anybody else that won't smoke the word because we know damn well they can get in on question. Has there ever been a question? That's one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Roy picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever the fuck came. Excuse my language. So don't get me fucked. Y'all made me cook.
Finally, his measured stance elevates him not only as a fighter, but also as a guiding voice in boxing's ongoing impact. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube page. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get informed when we drop quality content like this. Until next time.